fear of missing out. Worst enemy to an investor. You know what I'm saying? Worst enemy to an investor. Fear of missing out. You know what I mean? You just jump in, make sure you in on a winning play, and then the winning play start going down. But you gotta understand, this is long-term investment. They talking about this technology sustaining for an entire century, you know. So with that being said, if it's gonna last 100 years and most of it is already mined and you got access to a lot of it right now, it's gonna be around for 100 years. They still gonna mine the last of it like 60 years from now. But the last of it is being mined right now, so it's gonna get shorter and shorter and shorter, and them rich, generationally rich, institutionally rich, they grabbing that shit. You know what I mean? They grabbing it by the oodles and oodles and oodles of millions. You know what I mean? And there's only one way to win, is to grab it. So you might get it on the FOMO side of the game when it's all high, like you didn't get it this time last year, or a little bit after this time last year when it got down a little bit, dipped a little bit, or it got down like the fall of 23 or something like that, where it was really low. You didn't get it. You got it up here when it was like 90,000, close to 100,000. So when it eventually falls, because it will, you know, it is gonna fall, you know. It just depends on when you're watching it, how it fell, when it fell, where it fell. Right now, it's teetering around as, you know, because it was like I think the highest it went was like 112 or something like that. That's ridiculous, and it's gonna keep doing that every time it has. See, the reason why I did that, because, you know, it halved. I get into halving and all that later on, but when it halved, it just know that the production slows down by half of mining. You know what I mean? Like, you got to do twice as much to get half, and that brings up the price of the coin. But it depends on situations how it's gonna rise, but it's definitely gonna rise because the scarcity just went up that much faster. And you might get caught in the fear of missing out. When you do get caught in the fear of missing out, a little game for you. Don't trip, keep it. Your stuff start dropping. If you can get some more, then your average price goes down, and that's what they call dollar cost averaging.